Good morning to everyone and welcome to another update on the market. For today, I decided to cover an update to you about the British pound versus US dollar. I will speak about the gold market, crude oil and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start with the British pound versus US dollar first. We have actually a very important event in the UK. So we have a cash rate decision from the Bank of England and monetary policy summary. So this will be like a potential event that can really affect volatility on the British pound currency. So as I stated, like in my previous updates and analysis, that there is as long as the pound is holding about 1.2420 area, I see the further upside movement and potential for the higher prices. We have the most recent support around 1.2570, and then also I will say the support area around 1.2530. So potential is also, of course, if the market will just go higher, then it will just increase and boost this idea for the upside towards the 1.2975 and 1.3 area. Of course, market can always shake out the lows first and eventually, if it decide to go 1.2, 550, 530, and then if we see the bigger absorption, then it's also a positive sign. And from my perspective, only if the market sell off really aggressively and take the 1.2430, then the structure will change from my short-term mid perspective. So upside definitely in the play in the next period, short-term speaking. Speaking of the gold, also nothing really changed. So since we rejected of this Fibonacci confluence around 2000 market reacted higher. Yesterday was basically very flat around CPI year-on-year in the US. After that announcement, market went higher and then lower basically, and just did one basically, sidewaysing, started up, went lower, and then reacted up again. So the chance is overall, short mid-term speaking, for the price to go towards the first 2079 and then eventually 2118 and even 21,990 level. So again, as long as the market can hold above this, I will say this whole area around 1968, and then if it can also hold above 1995, still upside cycle is pretty strong, and there is a chance for the higher prices in the next period towards those pivot levels. Again, crude oil having the hard time here. We can see that market provided this resistance, so resistance is set at the 73.60 area. And we also have this swing lows here, which is acting like resistance. So there is a potential for the downside rotation on this market, and at least at this stage to retest some area like 71.40ish area, 71 mark. And if the market can even break that, then it can open a door for even 68.40 and this pin bar territory around 64.65 area. So definitely resistance, strong resistance, and market just 3 days it tried to go upside and just failed. So potential for the downside rotation and downside towards those first references. And speaking of the Bitcoin, I can see that market, this is something that we spoke about. The market tested and rejected for the key support zone around 26,700 and 26,500. So market closed in the middle. So there was quite a big rejection. So it can be that we can see from here upside reaction. Now we have the 28,400 mark, or maybe even 29,800 mark might be in the play. So as long as we don't break and hold below this support zone, the upside rotation is favorable. That will be all for this update. I hope that you did enjoy, guys. Trade safe as always, and speak to you from tomorrow morning.